We should be. We're live. We're live.
With Facebook or
YouTube.
so the town hall links is one of them.
It's County Carolina Beach on YouTube.
Sorry. Tried to use the bigger paper.
He's saying it's unavailable, so can you help me figure that out?
Are you ready, Ed? You ready?
Go through the town's website.
Is that the best way?
I want to, and then go there. I want to watch.
That's what I'm trying to do.
It's the hotel.
Ready? I call this recessed emergency meeting to order. Bruce, do you have any updates for us?
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Very briefly, you all were participated in two, but we had a,
Can I stop you for a second? Just want to say something really quick. I'd like to address our residents as well as the town staff, as well as my peers. I want to take a moment and say that from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. I know my reactions in yesterday's meetings were a little sporadic. Me personally, I felt that I was being condescended by and easily dismissed while speaking, and unfortunately my emotions and my frustrations got a little unhinged and a bit rampant. It's hard not to get emotional when we see what's going on in our community, our state, our country, and what's going on in the world. I know that there were moments that my thought process were blurred by my unprofessionalism. I used choice words I know I shouldn't have. I stepped out of character. My demeanor was way out of line. For that, I'm truly sorry. I respect this community with all my heart, and I work diligently for them. Same with the people up here with me. Sorry.
Joe Dan, I appreciate that. And we're one team, and we all make mistakes, and you certainly, we appreciate that. And thank you. We're working together here with our community and our council and our staff, and we'll move forward. Bruce?
thank you, Jodan. Yeah, we had the conference call with the governor today, and obviously we all listened to it. There's no new information or new orders. So we're waiting on that for any more information. And in anticipation of some kind of order from the governor, staff is identifying what essential personnel there are that will need to stay in place no matter what's going on, which ones can work from home, and which ones who may not be working if the situation continues. Fire and police continue to work on their contingency planning and response planning for this situation, and that's about all I've got to update you on right now. Thanks.
So we'll move into the next part of our meeting, which is addressing short-term rentals. And I do have a proclamation I'd like to read, the declaration of the state of emergency. Unless anyone has a comment, I will read the declaration. Proclamation 20-2217. Now therefore, pursuant to the authority vested in the mayor by Chapters 160A, 166A, and 14 of the North Carolina General Statutes, as well as Article 6 of the Town's Code of Ordinance, I, Leanne Pierce, Mayor of the Town of Carolina Beach, do hereby amend the declaration of the state of emergency issued March 20th, 2020 to include the following prohibitions and restrictions. Discontinuance of all short-term rental operations. All rental agencies and property owners that rent properties within the town of Carolina Beach are instructed to have all current renters whom have a rental term of less than 90 days to vacate the premises by 2 p.m. on Friday, March the 27th, 2020. Furthermore, effective immediately, there will be no new rental occupancies with the rental term of less than 90 days allowed within the town of Carolina Beach until April 22nd, 2020, or this order has been rescinded. Individuals renting with the town for purposes of directly related to COVID-19 pandemic or related to providing essential services are exempt from this order. Town operations, the town manager or his designee is hereby authorized to take all lawful actions necessary to manage the town during this state of emergency, including procuring goods and services necessary to manage this emergency. All persons are strongly encouraged to stay close to home and follow social distancing. The town encourages all individuals and business owners to adhere to the CDC, federal and state and county guidelines of COVID-19. The restrictions and all restrictions imposed on Friday, March 20th are adopted and shall remain in force until rescinded or amended. So Bruce, I'd ask you that you would get that out to all our vacation rentals. Ask the CVB to put that out. Also ask our Chamber of Commerce if they could help us with that information and our social media website.
Will do. We'll have it out immediately.
And if any of our vacation renters, Airbnb, short-term rentals have any questions, we urge you to contact staff for any interpretation of this ordinance.
Does that also pertain to hotels for weekenders?
Say again?
Does that pertain to hotels and people that come for the weekend?
Yes, so that would be considered a short-term rental. So that would include all Airbnb, all vacation rentals, all hotels would all be closed to short-term rentals, which would be anything less than 90 days. And no new bookings would be allowed under this proclamation. Anything from council?
I just reiterate that the website, our town's website, has good information. It's right on the homepage as well as the Facebook page. It links you to the New Hanover County as well as the state and as well as the CDC. So information we get is usually updated there instantly. And on those, you can kind of track all the cases and everything that's going on as well.
And we would just encourage our public to continue practicing social distance. We urge you to not be out unless you have to be out. We urge you to take safety precautions and be in gatherings of less than 10. Bruce, anything else?
That's all all I have. Thanks.
And I'll make a motion to adjourn this meeting. All in favor?
Aye.